Don't want to read too much into a quarterly growth rate, but it's worth noticing. We've had 2 quarters in a row of 3% growth. Stock market is up. Optimism is high. Coupled with this tax reform, America is ready to start performing as it should have for a number of years.
I have to say that this is a historic night. The Democrats have said that the American people will remember this night. I hope they do, because we passed one of the most important tax breaks in this country's history.
There's no doubt that this tax reform process was about the American family, the American people. We have delivered on an important opportunity. That opportunity is to see more money in your take-home pay. This is a good night.
You know, we set out with 2 goals. One was to deliver direct tax relief for the hardworking families that we all represent. And the second was to take what's arguably been the worst business tax code in the world and turn it into one of the best, because the result of that is more investment, more growth, more new businesses, more expansion of existing businesses, and that means more jobs and more opportunities and a higher standard of living for the people we represent. It's a big night.
To my mind, this is really a referendum on whether we still believe that the American dream is alive. We don't believe you have to settle for anemic growth, flat wages, and fewer jobs. And the jobs that we do have, too many of them being shipped overseas, never to come back. So we weren't willing to settle for the status quo because we believe that America can do better. And thanks to this important historic piece of legislation, I think all of the incentives and the pieces are in place for the American economy to take off.
My view of this, if we can't sell this to the American people, we ought to go into another line of work. I think this is an important accomplishment for the country that people will value and appreciate, but obviously it requires us continuing this discussion with the American people, and we're all going to be doing that all through the year.